Hello everyone, welcome to PUC Online Classroom. So we have to go back to online classroom once again just because we have problems. So I would like to start unit 14 for our class. It's the coldest city. So as you can see right here, the city is pretty cold, and we use the superlative. If you take a look at the title right here, the coldest, which is the superlative adjective. All right, so this city is very cold. All right, and the first activity that we are going to focus on is word power places around the word. Okay, so as you can see right here, we have the first activity A: match the words from the list to the letters in the picture, then compare with the partner. So you don't need to compare with your partner. So you just take a look at the words on the left. We have number 1 to number 12, and you have to match with the alphabet. So we have A, B, C, so on and so forth. So as you can see right here, the first one, we have the word beach, desert, forest, hill, island, lake, mountain, ocean, river, valley, volcano, and waterfall. By just having the words right here on the left, and your job is to write the alphabet after those words, all right, based on the geography or the picture in this lesson. As you can see right here, take a look at A altogether. What should be the answer? A. So it is what? Can you guess? Just think about that. A. Okay, so B. What is B? All right, what about C? If you take a look at the pictures and find the alphabet, you will see the answers right there. Okay, so I would like you to try yourself, okay, by just matching the words with the right picture right here, and I will give you the answer for this later. Don't worry about this. And if you have problems understanding the words on the left right here from number 1 to number 12, I suggest you to use dictionary to find out the meaning of for all of them. All right, but if you don't, that's okay. Just go straight to the exercise and try to match. Okay. All right, so let's go to next activity, which is number 2, conversation. I love quizzes, and I don't really know whether you love quizzes or not, but of course we're supposed to have quizzes, and just because of the problems, we cannot have it on paper. Maybe we need to do online once again. And I know that some of you have trouble with the online quizzes, but I will try to figure out what the problem is. Okay, I already sent the problem to the technical team. Hopefully they will go back to me as soon as they can. All right, so for the second activity, everyone, you are going to listen to Claire and Steve. And of course you don't have this listening track right now, but don't worry, I will send you the listening track through our PUC Online Classroom. All right, so you can just download and listen in order to get the answer. All right, so once you finish part A, you can go to part B. So listen to the rest of the conversation. How many questions did Steve get right? So there will be some kind of quiz, all right, that they have to answer, or Steve has to answer. So you need to find out about the answers. How many correct answers, how many wrong answers or incorrect answers. All right, so just listen and you can get the answer, and when I give you the answer, you can compare your answers with mine. All right, okay, so let's go to number 3, grammar focus, which is about comparisons with adjectives. So when you talk about comparison, we focus on comparative adjective and superlative adjective. All right, and I think you have learned about comparison as well. As you can see right here, we have adjectives on the right, we have comparative adjective, and we also have superlative adjective. So if you take a look at the adjective right here, we have long, large, dry, big, beautiful, crowded, expensive, good, and bad. So these are only one word adjective, and of course in order to do comparison, we need to add er, and sometimes we have to use more, okay, than, and for the superlative you have to use the. So right here, long, large, dry, big. So these are only one word adjective. Beautiful, crowded, expensive. Let's say they are more than one word. It can be 2 or more. Okay, And good and bad are different as well. Good and bad are irregular adjective. Don't worry, I will provide you more handouts about this comparative comparison, all right? But just want to tell you that when it comes to long one word adjective, you have to add er to make comparison, okay? And add the longest and est for the superlative, okay? But when we have dry, let's say dry, only one word, but we have consonant plus y, we have to change y to I and add er for the comparison. And the superlative is the driest as well, as you can see. Unlike big, we have CVC. There are some rules for this as well. So CVC right here, when it comes to comparison, you have to double the final consonant according to the rule, okay? So that's why we have bigger, double G, ER, okay? Beautiful, crowded, expensive are two or more, syllable adjectives. So according to the rule, we have to add more. And for the superlative, we have to use the most, all right? And good and bad are irregular adjectives. So you have to remember. So we have different form. We don't say gooder, but we say better and the best, bad, worse, and the worst. Okay, so don't worry about this. I will provide you more handouts for the comparisons with the adjective, and I will explain you more by giving you some kind of rules, so that you can just stick to the rules whenever you see some kind of adjective. All right. So your job for this exercise, everyone, just go to exercise 3A. Complete questions from 1 to 4 with comparative. So 1 to 4 only with comparative adjective. And question 5 to 8 with the superlative adjective. All right, and you don't need to answer to the question, just make sure that you get the right answer for the comparison. As you can see, the first one, which country is, we have Monaco and Vatican City. So what should be the answer right there? So it should be smaller, right? So because the word given is small, so you can just use smaller, and I will explain you more about this. Don't worry about that, okay? Alright, so that's it for today, everyone. And I think if you have any questions for all of these grammar points or anything that you don't really understand, you can just go to our Telegram group chat and leave the questions right there, and I will answer to your questions. That's it for today, everyone. Thank you so much. Goodbye.